Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. What I want to continue with is GCSE mathematics, and we're going to look at percentages. Okay. Now, it is important that you write out the information, make the information your own. Don't assume that you're going to learn it all from just looking at it on the screen. It doesn't work like that at all. Okay. I'll keep telling you this again and again, and I will continue to tell you this until you get the message. Okay. Use pen and paper. Make sure you know what you're doing. Look at the examples, write out the examples, get them done, and you're going to find that your skills with mathematics improves tremendously. Okay. And what we're going to look at mainly is percentages, profit, gain and loss, cost price, selling price, discount, and VAT. Okay. Now it doesn't matter what the VAT rate is. All we need to do is to remember that we can apply it to accommodate ourselves. Because the VAT rate changes all the time. Okay. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. Okay. I don't want any strained eyes. Now percentage written as it is here means out of 100, i.e. 12% means 12 out of 100 or 12 over 100. Now we can write this a different way. Okay, let me just get my pen and let me just get my colors. I'll go with you for now. Okay. And we can actually say, we can turn it into a decimal. Okay, so if we then say that's equal to 12 over 100 equals, now what is 12 divided by 100? Okay. So let's look at it and put it in the bracket. Now I'm doing this the long-handed, the long-winded way. I know some of you guys out there can do this in a tick, but for those of us who are not as brainy as you, all of you, I'm going to do it the long-winded way. So it's going to be 100 brackets of course, okay, 12 and how much time does 100 go into 12? It doesn't, 0. So if that's 0, we then have to add a decimal point. Okay, and we have the 0 here. How many times does 100 go into 120? It goes once. Okay. Remainder 20. Now 100 into 20 cannot go, so we have to add a 0. One 100 into 200 goes twice. And the answer equals 0.12. Okay, and that is your answer. Okay. Now 50% means 50 out of 100 or 50 over 100. Okay, and that here we brought to a decimal, so you can look at percentages also in the form of a decimal. Okay, and we're probably going to look at that anyway shortly as well. So remember what I've done here, because you may need to use it yourselves. Okay, right. Fraction and decimal can easily be changed into percentages and vice versa. Changing fractions to percentages. Okay, rule: to change a fraction into a percentage, multiply the fraction by 100 over 1. Okay. Example: 3/5 to a percentage, you times it by 100 over 1. Okay, times by 100, that is that. Okay, right, that then equals 60%. Okay, now try this for yourselves. Don't just take it as granted. Of course, because we have an answer here and I've given you an answer here, doesn't mean to say that you don't have to do anything. That is rubbish. Okay, you have got to do the work. You have to need to know how we got this answer here. Okay, and it is setting it down that matters. The answer is 6%. Said 60%. Okay, remember to use your rules of fractions and to cancel where possible. Okay, that is relevant to you. Okay, change 3/7 to a percentage. We take 3/7. Always rewrite out the question. Okay, always rewrite out the question. Okay, question mark, that's a question mark. Okay, I know, yes, look a bit weird there, I know, yes, but it's a question mark. Okay, and again apply the rule, and here you have 300 over 7 equals what? Here's your result. But we don't really get 42 and 6/7, do we? Really? So what do we need to do here? Okay, so what's wrong with this? We can go with the 42%. Can go with the 42%, yeah? Okay. Okay, 42%. Let's put in percentage here stuff for you as well. Okay. Then we have the 6/7. So we have 6 divided by 7. So therefore, that comes down to 0.85. 0.85, okay. I'm going to stick with 0.85 for now, okay. .85. So therefore, our answer is equal to 42.85%. Okay. .85%. Okay. Now all I'm doing here is showing you how we get to bring this to a decimal standard, because we're not going to have 6/7 as a percentage, so we have to show what the value is as a whole. So it's 42.85%. Now when you divide the 6 by 7, it actually comes out to approximately 0.86. Okay, but I've kept it simplified. Your calculator again could be more accurate in some cases, so make sure you understand the concept of how you bring this to your decimal value. Okay, change 1 and 2/5 to a percentage. Okay, first change the mixed number to an improper fraction, then multiply by 100. Okay, first change the mixed number to an improper fraction, then multiply by 100, and you would have done this earlier. Okay, so we actually, let me just change the little color on here, change the coloring on here a little bit. Let me see if I can get to which color, where doesn't change here. Okay, okay. So how did we do that? How do we get 7? 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. Okay, that's how we got our 7. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. So that's how that becomes 7 here. Okay, so this here now is equal to this. Okay, and here we are simply cancelling down. Okay, then just simply cancel down. Times by 100, cancel where possible, and it's equal 140%. Okay, and that is our answer. Now make sure you do the cancelling down. I'm not going to do this for you. Okay, you're applying the same principle as I did earlier. So now try these exercises here for me. Please do the exercises, write them out, get the valuation for them. Okay, get the correct solution, get them all done. Okay, it gives you practice, it allows you to learn in your style, and it shows you how to implement it for yourself. Okay, I'm sorry about that, it's my watch knocking on the desk. Okay, changing decimal to percentages rule. To change a decimal to a percentage, multiply the decimal by 100. Go back to the unit on decimals if you need a reminder. Okay, and now you've got that already somewhere there. Okay, change 0.82 to a percentage. It's okay, I'm just trying to put in my teeth. Times it by 0.0 times 0.82 by 100 equals 82%. Same thing here as well. Apply the rule. Look at what you're going to be doing. That's the solution here. Okay. Same thing here as well. Apply that. Okay. 17.5%. Look at the 17.5 because it's a okay. Look at that also again here. Okay. Apply the rule in. Practice, 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 practice. You can never get enough practice. Okay. It's like being a money mogul, that you always select the right process that makes you more money or more successful than you were before. Okay. Now again here, exercise 2. Decimals to percentages. Do the same here for me as well. Okay, that's relevant for you to be doing. Okay, convert them, change decimals to percentages. Get it done for me, please. Okay, changing percentages to fractions rule. Okay, to change a percentage to a fraction, divide by 100. Okay, and here you have that. Divide by 100. Giving you equal 3/4. Cancel down where possible. Okay. Again here you have to first change the mixed number to an improper fraction. Okay, then divide by 100. Now here you need to remember that you're actually multiplying that 2 by 100. Okay, so you're converting this to an improper fraction, then you're dividing by 100. Okay, so that 2 will then become this. Will then become that, because you're timesing that there by 100. Okay, and then that's what gives you this here. Okay? Then you simply cancel down, and that will be your end result. Okay, now again, do this for yourself, so you'll have your own learning style and you apply your method of learning for yourself. Okay, now try these. Okay, get those done for me, please. let me see if I can make this bigger. Should I make this bigger? Will it take me off my screen? Let me just try and see if I can make it a bit bigger and it will take me off screen. I don't want anyone struggling with the eyesight. Okay, so that to make sure that everybody can see it, they don't have to be peeping. Okay, now get this done for me as well. Okay, similar thing, and here you have changed these as well. Now make sure you write these out. Apply pen to paper, the old-fashioned method. Do not try to do it all on screen, it will not work. You have to know how to do this yourselves, and you know and you learn by actually physically doing. What the brain, what you write down, the brain does not forget. Draw the table, get that done. And here we're looking at percentage change. A number can be increased or decreased by a given percentage. Example, shoes in a sale may be decreased or reduced by 10%. You may have to pay a deposit of 20%. If you are buying a video, what is 20% of £50? That is for you to figure out and calculate. And here we are giving you the solution. So look at the question first, okay? And here's the process that we begin to employ to help us arrive at the solution. Let me just change my colors a little bit here and come in a little bit stronger if I can. Yeah. And here we're applying our solution. Okay. And that equals £10. So write it out, look at that process. Now obviously when you multiply that, that will give you a figure. Be sure you know the figure that you then cancel down by. Okay. And here we carry on with the rest from you then please. And here we have further examples, okay. Get these done for me as well. I don't want to spend a lot of time telling you this, okay. Increase a number by a given percentage, okay. And here you've increased £50 by 6%, okay. And here you have the solution, okay. Always look for the solution, look at how they have done it and apply that process, okay. Times 50 over 1, okay. So here you would have a figure of what, 6 naught naught 5 5 5 25 5 6 6 30 300, okay. So obviously that 300 there divided by 100 give you £3, okay. I haven't done that there, but I'm telling you how that should look and what you should have arrived at. Okay. So that will come out at 300 divided by 100 will give you £3 every time. Okay, again do these examples for me please, okay. Just go back a little bit, make sure that we have it in play. You don't want to go too fast. And try these for me please as well yourself, okay. Okay. Now, a woman is paid a basic wage of £136 per week and a commission of 2.5% on the goods she sells. How much commission will she be paid if she sells £1,500 worth of goods, and what will be her pay for that week? Okay. and here now write it out. Follow that process. You cannot go wrong. Follow that process to arrive at the correct solution. Okay, do the others for me then, please. Okay, thank you. Sorry, have I gone too fast? Sorry, yeah, might be running a little bit fast there. Hire purchase. Again, principle is similar. Write it out, get it done. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. Is there anything you don't understand? Make a comment, leave me a comment, and I will look at it to see whether or not I can tell you the principle behind it and assist you further with that. Do not struggle, but it is important that you understand the concept. Look back at other mathematics books as well, because some of them will probably make it more simpler to understand. Ignore the stain on the paper, okay? That's just because I've had them a long time and the process. But mathematics, the knowledge never goes out of fashion. It's always there. The principle is solid, solid as a rock. Okay. Now I don't need to do a lot of talking here. You're going to do this for yourselves. Okay. So I'm not going to, and this is some, let me just make sure I've not gone over too far and I've got everything in view. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Profit and loss. Now identify the meaning of each of these, okay? SP, selling price, or cost price, selling price, etc. Gain, profit loss, okay? And be sure that you're looking at it in the way that it is meant. Now you need to write this out for yourself in order to gain the concept of it, okay? I'm not going to do this for you, okay? But you can see that you need to extract the information for yourselves, okay? And decide what you're going to be doing. Bring those parts, each part, and extract the information, then you should be able to reach a solution, okay? Okay, now here, I'm just going to let you run this for yourself now, okay? Again, be aware, look at what you're meant to be doing, okay? Take each one in turn, deal with it step by step, don't try to rush it, okay? Don't try to rush it, it doesn't work. Little patience helps you go a long way, okay? Now don't forget you can pause the video if you need to look at information in more detail. And again here, remember that I said something about that 2/3, okay? That 2/3 here, okay? What can you do with it? Bring it to a decimal point. Okay, so it should be 16 point something. I did it for you earlier. Remember to bring that into play. Okay, discount, okay? We're looking at discount here, okay? So don't ignore that. Again, look at the information and the detail as to how that was applied. See what happens to it, okay? Okay. VAT. Now we know VAT isn't 50% anymore, but this will work its way through to show you the principle as to what we're talking about and how to apply it. Okay, it's quite relevant to this day. It has not gone away. The principle and the method of application of working it out is still standard, still applicable, and will be applicable now, in the future, and way beyond that. Okay. Cost price and selling price. Okay. Here you have some more information showing you how to apply that process. Now get these done for me, please. Yes, get them done. Okay, don't sit there doing nothing or looking on the screen. Okay, get some pen and paper, write them out, look back at how it was done and resolved. Practice, practice, practice. And here are the answers, if in case you missed them. Let me just drop down a little bit, make sure I don't miss out any answers. Okay. And here are some exercises for you to do. Okay, now I hope you found this useful. I'm going to work my way back up to make sure that everything has been in place. Okay, so that nothing has been missed out. Not strange. It's okay. I'm just looking for my camera, right, and it looks really askew. Just want to make sure that it's all in place and it's all in frame. Okay. So it's important for me to take the time out to make sure that I can and here we are. Okay, back to mathematics, GCSE percentages. And thank you. I hope you've had a good day. Enjoy yourself and happy learning.